Greetings, I am CrossKnights, and this is the actual, factual, final episode of Jet Set Radio. Even though I already beat the game. But I'm going to do a pretty massive Graffiti Soul roundup here, and you can just see, I get the Graffiti Soul, and I show the picture. By the way, this episode has taken me longer than almost any other episode of anything I've made for the channel, because I'm crazy like that, and it's probably not even going to be that interesting to most people, but like, I needed to complete this game 100%, because I may never play it again. I already did everything. Maybe I'll play it again in 10 years, but like, I beat this thing pretty thoroughly, and that is a really cool graffiti that I wish I had found years ago. A lot of these Graffiti Souls that I found during this playthrough I have never seen before. So, I don't know. It's pretty cool that I was finally able to get them. Yeah, and I also have all the secret characters, so I will end up showing them. I should probably show each character individually, and I don't have footage for that. Jeez, I've recorded, like, even the end to this, and I just realized I don't have footage of the actual characters. That one's pretty good. I think that's supposed to be, like, a radio or, like, a boombox, but stylized. Also, this one I'm surprised. No, I definitely have had that one before. Haze is one of the artists of the game, apparently, and they have a lot of different things that say Haze. I think you can actually have, like, all three of your arts say Haze, but there are more than three of them. There are more than three of them made by the artist Haze. This place right here has some of the hardest to get Graffiti Souls in the game. That wasn't one of them. Also, I like this one. I like the dude, but I have no idea what that stuff to the right is. Like, is that, like, pneumatic tubes? That really confused me. By the way, if you want to see extended versions of me getting all this stuff and just playing through the game and trying to get Jet on things in order to get the secret characters, because you need to get Jet on all the storyline missions to get secret characters, the streams are available at CrossKnights LP on Twitch. You can just watch them. They're like 2 hours long each. There was a third one, but I got like nothing of substance, so I don't even think I saved that one. That was just me beating the storyline again because I missed Jet on something. And that one, lame. And in fact, there's one that looks so similar that I got confused. I was like, I already had this one. But yeah, there's also, I didn't film me getting one of them. I'll have to put that one up later, because it was another one that I never got, but it was somewhere in Grind Square. This one, awesome. I definitely have had that one before in my past playthroughs. Really cool. Just like a polarized negative. This one's surprisingly difficult to get. Not surprising to see, but you have to time it weird in order to get it. That man looks quite sickly, however. And you don't need to... Here's the other thing. I probably would have gotten 100%, or rather, I didn't really get 100%. I would have gotten all of the characters years ago. But I always thought you needed to get Jet on everything. So that's including the optional races, which are so hard to get on Jet. Like, you have to do it so fast to get Jet on the optional races. To the point where, like, that would have held me up permanently, and probably did. When I was trying to do this in the past. And you don't need to do the races, you don't need to do Jet Technique, which is really easy to get a Jet on, so who cares. And you don't need to do Jet Graffiti, which is also not that hard to get Jet on. It's just the races. It's just the storyline missions. Get Jet on all storyline missions for a town. That one, I thought that guy was, like, hanging, like, by his neck, but he's hanging by his backpack. It's not as creepy as it initially seemed. Yeah, you just need to get the storyline missions Jet. That's not that hard. The hardest one is, Grind City. And I think I actually had footage, I might still have it. I had footage of me beating Grind City on Jet that I was thinking about putting in this episode, but this is ridiculous. It was very hard. You basically need to do very, very well, or just rely on some infinite grind. So here's the first secret character, by the way. And I mentioned who they are. The first three. They're just the gangs that you have to fight against the game. If you do something optional, if you hurl the button down, then he'll take his mask off, just like in that one part. The part where they're being controlled, and that's what I did here. You can also have Poison Jam masks on. And for some reason, the Poison Jam models are huge. Like, when you stand next to the people walking around, You're like twice as big as them. It's creepy. Like, look how much bigger he is in the car. Like, was this an accident? Are Poison Jam actual monsters? Like, it's very odd. I don't think I have any scenes of me doing that, but I don't think it's like that with the other characters, so I don't know. There's the other one. You remember that one I said there's one that looks almost exactly like it? Look at that. It's another weird pink explodey blotch. I get that that's like the most graffiti, like things that don't really look like stuff, but I don't like it. This one is the one where you go down that big grinding thing, and I kept on trying to jump over and get that. What you do is just get to the end and then go backwards, and you get it really easily. And even like the videos that I see of people getting... Wow, I didn't move that one to the side. Whoops. Whatever. It's fine. You saw it. Even the videos I saw people getting it did it the hard way, but I found out a really easy way to do it. And getting up there is it's super hard. It took me many, many times, but there's two different graffiti tags. There's the one where you have to use the thing that moves you back and forth, and there's this one. This one is called Pull My Finger, and it's awesome looking. It's one of the coolest looking ones, I would say. But yeah, let me show, after I get this last one, let me just show you the different characters, the different gangs, just a little basic stuff, playing around with them, and then their graffiti souls also, because they unlock different graffiti souls when you get them. That one's lame. Alright, let's see it here. First up, we have Poison Jam. Now, I already showed Poison Jam, and I showed the noise tanks also for brief, if you notice that. Those are their graffitis. I like the middle one, even though you actually see the middle one. The thing is, with these guys... Also, alright, there's too much. I'm recording the response of both. You notice their best status is power. It makes sense, because they're giant, hideous monsters. I don't know, their models just look weird. But yeah, you only get to see the middle graffiti of the gangs until you unlock them, because they always only are working on middle tags. But just look how freaking big he is. It's like, you expect Combo to be big, like he's obviously designed big, but look at this. He's just towering over even the enemies that are supposed to get after you. I kind of like to see him next to Combo for comparison, but like, he kind of looks like if you just took the character model and shrunk it, it wouldn't look weird. If you shrunk, I want to say TJ Combo, that's Killer Instinct. If you take Combo and shrink him, I think he would look weird. But I don't know, they have the least favorite of my design, I have to be honest. And here's their dance. You can actually, I know they do this dance in a cutscene at one point. But yeah, they're big scary monsters. Now the Love Shockers. I like that their little graffiti says Love Shock. Their middle one's meh, and their big one's pretty cool, actually. And their thing is technique, so they do tricks, so, you know, worst stat-wise under my recollections. But they have my favorite character design of the three gangs. I think I've mentioned that before. They're the only ones that really look like they could just be part of the GGs. They could just join and it wouldn't be weird. So... their tricks are kind of boring, though that Shifty is like one of the most boring tricks out there, but whatever. It's fine. But yeah, I was trying to see, like, how good their technique stat was, but I didn't see anything incredible. It's probably on par with the best, like, technique guys, but I'm going to show you something with the last gang that makes me doubt that. It's also, those bars that show the stats they don't mean anything. There's no reason for them to be bars. It's ridiculous. Hiya! Well, yeah, let's get a big one here. Probably have too much footage. I just took some footage and then edited the footage, and now I'm commenting over it, so it's not all gonna be perfect length, but... Yeah, pretty cool graffiti soul, I would say. I like it when the home gang takes back their own turf, even without the GG's help. They have the weirdest dance. She's just like, oh, yeah. Oh, it's like, if she had a beer steiner, it might make one. That's fun. That's what it is. She's a cyberpunk. But yeah, finally, we've got the noise tanks, my second favorite design. Their design, I initially thought was kind of boring, but there's a few things that save it. Now here's where these stats mean nothing except for power. You notice their graffiti is extremely high? It actually looks like the bar is exactly the same as Gum, as Yo-Yo, as Piranha. But they only have beat level graffiti skill. They get the same amount as beat, which means the graffiti that doesn't mean anything. Under graffiti, it should be low, medium, high, or some equivalent of that. That should be what you use to describe the stats, because that's all it is. There's only 3 modes. There's not a sliding bar. It's a zero-sum thing. But whatever. That's why I'm like, is the technique actually really good for the Love Shockers? I don't know. Doesn't matter though. Look at how he paints. I think I've pointed this out before when I was actually fighting them. They have a gigantic robot arm that paints for them. That is amazingly cool, and the only reason, like, a big reason why their design is so cool. Also, their glasses, if you just wait, sometimes they twinkle. And they've got arguably the coolest stance. Like, hoot, knee through the thing, shot. So, they've got a lot going for them. That's a really cool graffiti, though I actually painted one where it's like a large graffiti but really small. Next order of business, I need to show you what happens if you change the order of the gangs that you fight, because you don't get frogs. You get a different prank played on you, and that is important for the last character.
Canvas and paint us some vibes from the street. And now for our local news. While the GGs were busy going after Kogane Cho, their faithful pup Potts was kidnapped. Woo-hoo! I guess it'll be classified as dognapping, huh? I wonder how much ransom you get for a dog. The Keisatsu is staying out of this one, so y'all better keep an eye on your own dogs too. Poison Jam.
So what you need to do is you go after Poison Jam first when you have a choice. Do not go after the noise tanks first. If you go, whatever gang you go after, the one that you don't go after pulls a prank on you. So that's what I've done here. So this is the second cutscene if you do it in the order that you need to in order to do the thing.
Jet Set Radio! Turns out it was the noise tanks who kidnapped the GG's pet pup, Hot. The noise tanks from Benton Show. They won't eat anything without additives and chemicals. No veggies or fruit for them. They're into that Frankenstein food. They sell software to pay for their spray cans. Right on, brothers. Word is, last month's big blackout was their work. Look out. Get these guys mad and it's no cable for the kids.
And number 3.
After their territory was attacked, them noise tanks ran amok. Their circuits must be fried or something. Maybe they'll be eating dinner for breakfast. Go on and get your little doggy back. Music that's violently smooth. It's Jet Set Radio. Even if you're locked up in the joint, don't forget to turn on that radio. The noise tanks just got scrapped. They played too many video games, and now it's game over. No continues either. Them GGs picked up a broken piece of a record from the noise tanks. But by itself, it's about as useless as a vegetarian steak dinner. What were they doing with that? The GG's dog got home safe and sound, but it looks like the noise tanks made some modification. Now it moves like a cow. I wonder if they can milk it too.
Improvement, right? Thank you, noise tanks. This is the one graffiti that I don't have footage of me getting, just because it's not important. So, if you do that, you get that cutscene, and you get Jet on every single mission, storyline mission, this will happen. Okay. I've never done this before. Can you copy my moves? I guess we'll see. Who are we gonna have fight him? I know. I guess I don't know. I thought I was gonna have... there it is. Gojira Kaku! The best character in the game. Can you keep up with me? Oh my, that's where that really annoying graffiti tag was. I think I can do that. Alright, Goji, show him up. Show up these foolish upstarts. Damn it. Come on. He said damn it too. We're on the same page. You're my spirit animal, psychotic, entitled billionaire that tried to take over the world by mind control. Okay. If I just jump suit, nope. I thought I was gonna be so cool doing this for the first time ever, just doing it correctly. Looking good. Do the Goji dance. That's a better dance than I thought this old man was gonna do. I say old man, he's probably like 10 years older than me at this point. How about this? Guess we'll see. Don't want to speak confidently now. Nope. It's all looking so good. I think I just jumped a little bit too soon. Rail. Wall ride. Rail. This thing. Sign. Bam. Do the Goji dance. Dance. Does roller skates have like these big spikes on them? Oh. Last one. Here it is. Do you think you can do it? I was gonna say this doesn't seem hard, but okay, yo. Oh, come now. You know, just keep going forever, why don't you? Oh my god. Alright, I don't know about all that. Yeah, I don't remember. So, I don't even remember what he did. Because, 203's parents just got a new puppy in, and so we've been dealing with that. This looks about right, though, right? I mean, it didn't cancel me. But yeah, it's a cute little Labrador puppy outside, and it was... I knew they were coming soon. Do you really need to jump back and forth like that? Because if that's the case, I failed. Okay, yeah, I was not doing the right thing. And then there. I'm sure I'll remember it after that. Alright, let's see. So, he wants me to go here, here, here. Here. Oh! Damn it. This might take me a few times. Come on. Momentum! Goji power! Question marks have joined you. Question marks. What? The secret switch has already been pushed. Return now to the garage. I love how I don't read things properly. Bonus music unlocked. Oldies but harpies? I just got the achievement, the gang is all here. Now what could this possibly mean? It could possibly mean the greatest thing of all time. Da-da-da-da-da-da! Potts the dog has been unlocked. This is the first time that I have ever played him. It's not the first time that I saw him, because when I was looking up graffiti souls, it just shows you Potts, which is really annoying. But yeah, let's take him out for a spin. Let me see if... I don't think he unlocks graffiti souls. So for those worried that Potts wasn't going to be okay, he's okay. Goji unlocks Rhino Graffiti. So that's the only one you haven't seen before. Oh my god, and Potts unlocked the cursed graffiti. That's awesome. Huh. I have to say, if anything, I'm just confused. Also, you notice that I have not all the graffiti tags because I'm gonna get them after this, but you know, it's the magic of editing. Alright, let's do this. I just got the achievement, Dog Runs Too! Alright, one Doge versus all of you jerks. This is amazing. He's so tiny. Now you will notice his health pool, but I believe I've heard something special about this Doge. So maybe don't worry about it. Look, he just got hit. Unharmed. Potts is actually invincible. He cannot be damaged. For he is a super duper cybernetic dog. Oh, this is great. I mean, so there isn't really much else to show. This is everything. You don't get anything additional for getting Jet on all of those other things that you could get Jet on. They're just there for extra. Like if you're a true Jet grinder, there's more to do. Let me just see how he graffitis because I don't even know. Oh no, a bomb. Yeah, nothing special. It's not like he holds it in his mouth or something crazy. Bring it! Invincible! Looks like he has very low graffiti skill, which makes sense. He is a dog. But yeah. Well, let's wrap this whole thing up, shall we? I'm going to get the remaining graffiti souls with primarily Goji and good old Potts. I realized before when I was recording, I was like, he has spikes on his shoes. Those are rhinos. He has rhino shoes. That's a nice one. It's not no painting. The painting is over the no. Me like. But yeah, did I mention that Goji is the best character? You get him. You only need to get Jet on. That's such a graffiti. That graffiti's so good. You only need to get Jet on both of the Grind City stages, but one of them's the hardest one to get Jet in the game. He's got like this defensive blocky fighting stance. But yeah, he has high graffiti skill, like gum level. But he can carry like 40 cans. So those two things combined, no other character has. He appears to have a lot of health. In reality, he has about as much health as Gum and, like, Mew because he takes double damage from everything. So, I don't know why they did that. It's deceptive. It's very weird. Maybe it's to show his false confidence. Meanwhile, Potts, again, he's not the best character. His main thing is that he's immune to damage, but if you're most of the time, damage is not what's going to kill you if you're playing this game. If you're playing at a high level trying to get a really good score, you get a hit few times, even if you don't take damage, that could cost you Jet, because you just have to deal with it. Plus, since his actual health pool is so low, he's going to get almost no points from health when you finish, which usually isn't the deciding factor, but it could be. Since Goji can carry a lot of cans, that's another reason he's really good at Jet, so it's really great. Anyway, this has been a journey. I just felt like Combo should be one of the last guys to get the last graffiti, because I loves him. I was going to show every character's dance, but again, this has taken me forever, and that was going to take another hour. Like, this video's literally taken me over a month, off and on, just trying to get all the footage throughout the different LPs. But look at this. That one was a hard one to find. I had to look up a lot of these. That's wrong. That's not the graffiti. I've already showed myself getting the graffiti. That means there's a graffiti that I didn't show. I'm sorry. I'm not going back, and I'm rather confused that this happened. But, that's that. I think, I'm gonna show you Potts' dance, and then we're gonna end this once and for all. Okay, so he dances exactly like Mew, from what I understand. I think he also dances like Mew when he's in the actual base, so... I don't know. It'd be cool if he had a cooler doggy dance, but whatever. I bet, like, 90% of people never got this character. Like, I mean, I could actually check the achievements to confirm that on Steam, but that wouldn't really tell me anything accurate. Thank you very much for watching. I am CrossKnights. I appreciate all of you. I appreciate my patrons, of course. This episode would not have happened without Patreon. Because, like, I think all of them but 2 were demonetized. Now, I gotta say, I'm shocked that not all of them were demonetized because of the music. But, like, I can't, you know, it doesn't matter. I can do whatever I want because I'm supported by you guys, and I'm supported by people that watch. And I appreciate it. I really do. I'm so glad I was finally able to do this and get pots after all this time. It's crazy that I haven't done it. It's taken so long. But yeah, thank you very much for watching. Yeah, there may be 1 or 2 other games in my lexicon that I want to do, but most of them are by Konami, and I don't trust them, but maybe one day those will come out too, and you'll see my burning passion for those other weird games. But until then, thank you very much for watching. I'll see you guys next time. Later.